LeBron James and the Cavs will try and stave off elimination and try and extend the series where they try and win a very first NBA title, potentially in a 7th game. LeBron has been nothing short of amazing, and you can tell why he's telling people maybe he is the best player in the world, because he's truly carried his team. Stu, he has scored or assisted on 26 of Cleveland's 32 field goals on Sunday night. In the last 45 years, the closest any player has come to LeBron's 81% on Sunday was LeBron's performance in Game 2 of this year's finals. And then you got to go back to Magic Johnson, who scored and assisted on more than 70.5% of the Lakers' buckets in 1988, picking up his 6th triple-double on Sunday and a 2nd of the series in the finals.
Yeah, he has been nothing short of Superman, and we've marveled at his achievements and the way that he has just carried this team with a depleted roster. I don't know of any other player in the game at this point that would be able to pull off what he's done so far.
And because of that, it's been limited rest. He said he's wanted to play between 40 and 42 minutes. Well, he got more than 44 minutes, and that included a minute off at the end of the game of Sunday night. Is that affecting his game and performance? We've seen him struggle at times throughout the regular season and playoffs from the outside. This time, it's really that mid-range and in the paint where LeBron is having trouble getting buckets.
Yeah, he truly is, and to me, it's the biggest indicator that, in fact, he is getting fatigued. Right now, he's only shooting 35% in the paint area, which is about 6% lower than the league average, and he's only shooting 26% from mid-range. To me, that spells that he has tired legs, even though he's doing phenomenal things on the basketball court in terms of accounting for most of their offense. I do feel strongly that it's taken its toll.
Stu, it seems like it's kind of an opposite defensive approach for both head coaches. Steve Kerr saying he could live with LeBron getting points as long as everybody else does, and meanwhile David Blatt trying to take Steph Curry out and unable to do that in Game 5. And again, we've seen LeBron keep his team in it, but that supporting cast, the bench, after getting off to a decent start in the first half on Sunday, really didn't come through after the break.
Yes, and they need that bench badly. And the two, J.R. Smith particularly, they tried to use Mike Miller a little bit last night.
But he only got one shot.
Yes, that wasn't successful at all. And the problem with the Cavaliers, when they do go to their bench, essentially they're bringing off players that are not playmakers, JR being the only one, but when you go to a James Jones or a Mike Miller, they're standstill shooters that need the help of LeBron and J.R. Smith. And when they don't get those shooting opportunities, they're basically ineffective. And last night when JR cooled off and basically had a donut in the second half, their bench production was nil.
And I understand J.R. Smith was brought to Cleveland from New York to be a catch-and-shoot perimeter threat. And at times he has done that. He has been spectacular at different times throughout the year. But nobody's getting to the free throw line for Cleveland. J.R. still only has 2 total free throw attempts in the first 5 games of the finals.
Yeah, and it's surprising as you watch the Cavaliers adjust from game to game that they haven't devised an offensive scheme that gets both J.R. Smith and Shumpert going to the rim in an effort to get to the free throw line, because when you shoot free throws, you also are able to control tempo and set your defense.